guys. All right, so you get me tonight. Last minute thing, Bridgie is sick. So if you came for the food recipes, here's what's going to happen with that. We're going to go ahead and put those on our webpage, and those will be sent out first thing tomorrow morning. So check your email. It'll be coming through then. I'll say this a couple times as people start to trickle on in, because right now we have 2 people. All right. Mary, you're a police officer. You know better than that. And then what else? Oh, hi, Helena. Merry Christmas. All right, so I have 2 pairs of glasses. I have the ones that make me look like Andy, that have no glare, and then the ones that have all the glare in the world. They're not too bad, are they? They're not great. All right, so Bridget will be answering questions. She is alive. She has a heartbeat. She's not throwing up or anything like that. She just is right there. So, so I'm going to go ahead, and I selected 3 awesome drinks. One that I like to make a lot, that I really enjoy, but I found a new recipe, actually a very old recipe of it. So I'm going to take a stab at that. And then I also found 2 others. A cinnamon maple syrup sour, whiskey sour, and then also, what's this other one I got here? A Woodford Reserve candy cane martini, which actually I pulled off of Woodford Reserve's website. So we're just going to wait for a couple people to come on in. Were you able to find that link? All right. If you aren't driving and you can go ahead and share, please go ahead, click share, share away. Let's see, Mary, I hope physical therapy goes great. Thumbs up. And what else? All right, let's go ahead and start. All right, so the first one we're going to do is the Sazerac. This is a drink I absolutely love. So I'm going to need some ice. So let me grab some of that real quick. Should have got that out. So we're going to need a ton of ice. And then I'm going to need a shaker glass. Got my shaker glass. All right, so first things first. We're going to need some sugar. The sugar cube's still in there.
I don't know.
You don't know? That's all right. We'll just use regular sugar. Use my trusty bar spoon here. Sugar. That's enough. Into the sink. Alright, and then a couple dashes of bitters. So 1 sugar cube, or equivalent. A couple dashes of bitters. Hopefully you don't get it on your brand new island. And then, let's see, 1.5 ounces of rye whiskey. Now again, I went with the Bullet whiskey. Reason is, everybody can find it all over the place. It's not that this is my favorite. It is a very good whiskey, but Bullet did a very good job making sure that everybody can get their hands on it. So, rye whiskey, you will need that. And that is this one. So I'm going to get 1.5 ounces of this. We'll shift yellow up here. A little warm up here. All right, so 1.5 ounces of rye whiskey, a little bit of sugar, a couple dashes of bitters, a 1/4 ounce of Pernod. So this, when I went to the liquor store to find Pernod, it wasn't as inexpensive as I thought it was. This actually, there's many substitutes for this after tasting it. If you have absinthe, you can use absinthe. If you have ouzo, you could use ouzo. This is very much a black licorice-y sort of tasting drink. So not too much of this, 1/4 ounce, that's about it. Dump that in there. A little bit of water, or soda water, which we'll add afterward. Pro tip here, don't add soda water to your shaker glass. It explodes. All right, a couple ice cubes in there, shake it up. If you send my mom a message, she'll hop on. She's usually just sitting around right now. All right, so a little bit of ice. Top it off with a little bit of water or club soda to taste. And there is your Sazerac. Maybe give it a little bit of a stir there. Holy cow, that's spot on. I didn't think this recipe would be actually decent. All right, so yep, everybody, I'm giving you a recipe that I've never tried before. So I'll get this recipe out to everybody. This one's good. If you are a fan of whiskey sours, old fashions, if you just like whiskey out of the bottle, like I do, I'm actually finishing one right now, then this would be the one for you. So it's just called a Sazerac. Interesting history behind this one. This drink was created at the Sazerac Bar in New Orleans. The Sazerac Bar actually has their own whiskey, if you can find it, called Sazerac Rye, which I was looking for, and they don't have it anywhere. So, oh well.
You like the Sazerac, though. It reminds you of when we go to the Roosevelt for Christmas.
I know. Yeah, it does. So, I know I'm sweating bullets. Can you give me a towel? I'm gonna like start pitting out on my front here, and maybe kick on the AC, please. So everything was very last minute. Bridget came down with something not so great last minute, and then all of a sudden I'm thrown into the mix and trying to wear a festive shirt that I am now too chubby for. So this is gonna be fun. Yay! Face towel. All right, so Kate, we are making drinks tonight. We're gonna do 3 different drinks. We just did a Sazerac, and I may do that one again in a little bit. I'm gonna start drinking it for sure because it's hot. All right, and for any of you that are up north, Merry Christmas, by the way. Happy Festivus. At least that's what Alexa just told me. And what else we got here? All right, so for our next trick, we're gonna do something again I've never done before. This one's a cinnamon maple whiskey sour. Now, to be fair, again, didn't create this one either. Actually, all 3 of these recipes I found from somewhere because I wanted them to be somewhat festive, but I also wanted them to be kind of warm, inviting, and also one liquor oriented. So if you want to put out the stuff for all 3 of these, you don't necessarily need a rye whiskey for a Sazerac. It does help. So you can go ahead and just get regular bourbon. You're going to be fine. With this next one, I am going to use just regular old Bulleit bourbon. This particular recipe came from cookieandkate.com. So they are another blog like Chicken and Nugget. So go on over there, subscribe to their stuff. They have no idea who we are. I don't like stealing other people's recipes. So first things first, with this one, we're going to go ahead and use 1.5 ounces of Bulleit. So that is, if you have a jigger at home, that's one of these. I'm going to rinse this out. Don't want any of that anise flavor in here. That would be gross. Alright. Switch you guys over. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go with 1.5 ounces of this.
Do you want me to post Cookie and Kate's website in the link?
Yeah. I don't know if we can tag them or even if they still exist. Alright, so 1.5 ounces of that. And then 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice. Lemon juice for some people does sound kind of weird at times, but it really kind of opens the drink up and expands the oils of the drink, making it taste a whole lot better. This is called a cinnamon maple whiskey sour. So, with for about 1 ounce, it's going to be about half a lemon. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut this in half real quick. And then, where's my squeezer? All right, now if you do have a jigger, you can go ahead and a little squeezer thing. You can squeeze it right on into there. And then you get pretty good. Actually, this one's going to be spot on. Yep, spot on. With seed. All right, so 1 ounce of that. And then here's where it gets weird. since it is a maple syrup recipe, we're going to use maple syrup. I just got this off the shelf, nothing special. And I know the better the ingredients, the better the drink will be. So get the good stuff if you can.
You better be careful
What's that?
with that maple syrup.
What's wrong with the maple syrup?
Well, if you don't put it away, Buddy the Elf will come to steal it from you.
Oh, you don't want Buddy the Elf coming.
Well, I might. I like him.
You might steal it?
I like
For
Buddy
Buddy
the
the
Elf.
All right, so for this, we're going to go 3 ounces. It says 2 to 4. I'm just going to split the difference and go 3.
Let's split the diff.
Split the diff. And it says to taste, so I'm just going to start there, and then we can go up or down. And there we go. So that's 3 ounces of maple syrup. And then it says optional ground cinnamon. I'm going to use the ground cinnamon just because I want to go all in, see what this is all about. So pinch of this. A little shaker thingy.
Just
Oh, it's got a top. Look at
Yeah.
this.
you put it in your palm.
This is why I don't cook.
So yeah. Oh, careful. Just put it in your palm. There you go.
So you pinch?
That's
Well,
more than a pinch. That's very
That's
generous.
significantly more than a pinch?
It's very generous. Yeah, that's about a pinch.
That's about a pinch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wipe your head down.
You're so mean. Wipe your head. Quick, put it in your eye. It makes you feel better. All right, so do we have any questions there?
No, nobody's asking questions
All right.
yet.
If everybody could, please, go ahead and just give this a share real quick on your Facebook page, or Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. LinkedIn would be hilarious. All right, so I'm going to put some ice in here and go ahead and give it a shake real quick. All right, and I will be sending these recipes out to everybody. If you could, just go on over to Cookie and Kate's website and just subscribe to their stuff.
I posted the link.
Oh, nice. Well, there's that. So I'm not going to send that out tomorrow just because I don't want to offend them or anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and shake this one up. Now, this one is a sour, so it's just going to go in a regular rocks glass.
Bella's worried about you using that knife on your hand. I appreciate that.
I sharpened it yesterday. It's crazy sharp. All right, so it sounds like it's all mixed up. That's my stir. And there we go. It's kind of brownish. I mean, like most whiskey drinks, but holy smokes.
Yeah.
Give it a try. That's good. That's really good.
Ooh, that's tasty.
That is
That's
something else.
tasty.
All right, so everybody go over there, download that recipe. Yeah, that's good. All right, so I'm gonna get this out of the way real quick. Rinse this, rinse that, and we get into our martini. All right, so our next one's going to be the Woodford Reserve Candy Cane Martini. Now, this one came directly off their website. As far as candy cane, there's no candy cane in it, but it is going to have an awful lot of mint. So the first thing that you have to do with this one is create yourself a simple syrup. So half sugar, half water, boil it up until it emulsifies, and then go ahead and add some mint on into there. Let it steep for a little bit, and ours has been steeping forever, so it's probably very minty by now. And so that's going to be your sugar base for this one. So this is going to call for, let's see, 2 ounces of Woodford Reserve. So this is going to be the regular stuff, so the red label. So you're looking for just basically a bourbon of any sort, just 2 ounces of this. All right, and then 1 ounce of mint simple syrup. So I'll be right back. It's on the stove. Don't burn the crap out of my hands. Don't burn the crap out of my hands.
Alright, this is my new holiday drink.
Oh, are you drinking that?
Yes, I've stolen it now.
All right,
It's
so if you're joining us a bit late, Bridge is sick, so we're gonna send out recipes tomorrow. But Bridget has sworn no drinks tonight. We're just drinking tonight. All right, flip you over here. All right, so there's our simple syrup, right? Just half water, half sugar, and a ton of mint. I need 1 ounce of that to add to our 2 ounces of Woodford Reserve. I'll go ahead and put that in there. Now, I did ask for Woodford Reserve. I bought Bullet. All right, and then add ice straight into a martini glass. Simple enough. Now, this is supposed to be a festive drink.
There you go.
Man, that took a bit. All right, this is supposed to be a festive drink, so I got my martini glass with a candy cane. And then just go ahead straight into there. Whoa. All right, and that is really good as well. So there's your 3. You have your Sazerac. You have your maple syrup awesomeness. This is a really great recipe. Thank you, Cookie and Kate, for putting that one up.
Totally.
And then
their name does have Kate in it, which means they're fabulous.
and it also has cookies. We should reach out to them. And then you have your awesome martini there.
Can I have that back?
No. Yes, you can have it. I don't want to catch what you have.
Thank you.
All right. So, what were you planning on making tonight?
I was gonna do a turkey roulade
Turkey roulade.
and a Toll House pie.
Was it the same turkey roulade I had the other day?
Yes.
So, the turkey roulade it's like turkey stromboli.
Kind of.
Yeah. So, the turkey roulade is awesome. It's like stuffing and turkey stromboli. So, once you get the recipe, give it a shot if turkey's your thing. And as a lot of you know, we make a lot of vegan stuff on this channel. But we also have to cook for people for other things, so we make some of that stuff too. So the turkey roulade is incredible. Bridget left a bunch of it in the fridge for me, and I still haven't finished it yet, so I got to get onto that. But let's see.
We will do a pre-recorded video of making the roulade at some point, so they can have a demo of it.
Okay. All right. So we'll do a demo video of that, and I might do a demo video of these in the next day or so.
This one is like my new favorite.
That's your new favorite?
My mom wants you to make them for us when we go home for our family Christmas.
Should I make another one?
No, I'm good with just one.
Oh, I'll just line up my drinks for me tonight. All right, I'll make one more of those. If any of you came late, this is really good. So, here, try that.
I don't want it.
Oh, you don't want it?
I just want this.
Fine. You're lost. Oh my God.
Maybe on Christmas I'll have one.
Dude.
Alright, so will you explain that it's not actually a stromboli, just so that way people understand that stromboli is, it's like a wrap. Will you explain the turkey roulade, please?
All right. Turkey roulade is not stromboli. It's like a stromboli in its preparation, as in you take the turkey and you lay it out, just like you do the dough, put everything on top of it, and then you roll it up. What?
I like this better.
All right, so I'm gonna make another one of the maple martinis because that was really good. So
Holy fish sticks, it's
with the maple one, if you all want to grab a paper and pen, here's how it works out. So with this, we need 1.5 ounces of some sort of bourbon. I'm not going to bother rinsing this one out just because you don't have to. I want to make this one with rye just to see what happens here.
Ew.
You're not drinking it. Did you want another one?
No,
Oh, okay.
one is enough, but still. Ew.
Didn't think you were game for all that. All right, so 1.5 ounces of bourbon. I'm gonna do that. Half a lime
Lemon.
or half a lemon. Jeez, that would really screw it up.
Lemon makes it.
It does. It takes
The
that.
lemon is, yeah, like what makes the drink.
It takes that crazy sweetness of the syrup out of it. And then you're gonna want 3. I'm calling it. You're gonna want 3 ounces of syrup, maple syrup.
Delicious. Syrup and coffee. I love syrup.
Settle down there, buddy. I bought a tiny thing of syrup, not thinking that I would need it. I'm gonna have to go back to the grocery store tomorrow.
Your mom said she's going to be making this maple one.
Oh, it's great. My mom did.
Yes.
Where's my mom?
I don't know. She just messaged me and said she'll be making the maple one.
I gotta grab some ice, so bear with me. Alright, so then just go ahead, throw some ice on in there. Now, the reason you want to mix ice in with the drink as you go along.
We got a question? With on top of my mom. You could probably get away with like whiskey, like Irish whiskey, but I don't know about brandy.
Do we
that
have-
would be really sweet.
Do we have any cheap whiskey?
I mean, we have patties.
Can you grab it? Alright, experimentation time. Doing rye whiskey right now. We'll see how this goes. Is it in there?
I mean, if you're gonna call it a whiskey sour, you should probably use whiskey. I feel like brandy would make it too sweet with the syrup.
In your world, I doubt that.
I don't know.
Alright, so this is with rye whiskey. It just isn't right. This is really good. Wow.
Do you have another lemon? Do you have any more
Holy
lemon?
smokes, yeah, I bought a bunch.
Okay, good. Alright, give this one a try.
Nico, if you're watching, you missed out. I gave him a call and told him to come over.
Oh, that's good too.
That is awesome.
Got another question?
All right. Yes, bourbon is a type of whiskey. There's multiple different forms of whiskey. Even moonshine is technically a whiskey. I'm sure we can get into arguments about that all day long. Now, if any of you are fairly local and would like to come on over and help us drink all of these drinks, you are welcome.
Keep in mind I'm not well.
Keep in mind, Bridget is sick, so you'll probably have to sit in my wood shop, which is a disaster. It's like the worst Christmas playland you've ever seen in the garage right now.
Oh, Lisa wants to know if Nico's alive.
Nico is alive.
He'll be coming for Christmas.
Nico might be coming over later tonight. He'll be coming for Christmas. And Elisa, you will not. So sad. This is awesome.
Bella wants to know what a good but not overpriced bourbon to buy is.
This one, I think, is about mid to upper 20s a bottle. It's worth every penny. That would be my suggestion. What else? Woodford Reserve, mid 30s.
Is Jack Daniels a bourbon? Or that's Tennessee whiskey?
That's Tennessee whiskey, but I think Jack Daniels might make a bourbon. I'm not 100% on that. I'm going to take the ice out of this drink because I don't want. I'm going to drink it later. All right. We're going to save that drink for later. All right. So time to just do straight up Irish whiskey with this one, and I'm kind of excited for this because if this works with regular Irish whiskey, this could be just kind of a regular thing in our house. We always have Irish whiskey kicking around. Bridget and I love Irish whiskey. It's not that we're lushes and drink this stuff from a. Oh man, hold on. We're still here. We bought a new camera, so it has like this crazy setting that I can't turn off. Push this switch forward and then back.
Wait, what switch? This switch?
I'll show you. This one right there.
Oh.
Boom. And we're back. Yes, black on your end. So we bought a brand new, awesome little camera. It was highly suggested on many vlogging forums. And got it, set it up. And it turns out that after half an hour, the thing just automatically shuts off. So Bridge and I are going to have to work around that. But it's a cool little camera. It works. I'm really into cameras. And so, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Who knows? I might have to find a way to break it or hack it or something. All right, so we're going to do this again. We should just create a mantra out of this. Like 1.5 ounces whiskey. All right, so I need a lemon. Got a lemon.
Don't forget to roll that lemon. You're going to get more juice if you roll it.
More juice? I only need 1 ounce.
I know, but I'm just saying, you're going to get a little bit, it's going to be juicier
It's going to be juicier.
if you roll it. There you go.
All right. It feels like it's getting softer. If I like mash down
Okay,
real hard,
relax.
am I
You're
going to
good.
get like...
Okay, you're good.
Oh, I'm good? Okay.
Now the sound is out of sync.
I don't know what to do now. Andy is the new chipmunk.
Elisa said you're usually out of sync, so she thinks it's fine. Chicken.
All right, so we're going to need 1.5 ounces of whiskey for this one. If the sound's out of sync, I'm sorry. It's just what we're going to have to deal with for a little bit. Just growing pains with technology. I'll figure that out later. And we're going to need half a lemon. We've been pretty good with 1 ounce out of this, so I'm going to go half a lemon here. And then 3.
3 ounces.
Oh,
Maple syrup.
I've been reading this all wrong. It's 3 teaspoons
Oh my gosh.
maple syrup.
Well, that's why it's so
You know
good.
what? Modification to this recipe. I'm going to call it our own. So this is going to be 3 ounces of maple syrup. I go through. This is the holidays. Let's go crazy.
Buddy the Elf. It's Buddy the Elf drink.
Should I try it with 3 teaspoons and see what they were going for?
Your call. I feel like now you're in the constant.
I'm
You have to keep the constant.
I'm committed.
And there's a bottle of maple syrup. It's spaghetti.
You're all about the elf quotes tonight.
Yeah, well, you know.
She may be sick, but she has a great sense of humor. All right, so here we go. All right, so I think this one was the first one. That was with the
Bullet.
this one, the bullet, and this one was
The rye.
the rye. Why I'm straining it. There's nothing else to strain out of it.
You know, Bella, it's actually not too sweet. It is sweet, but it's not so sweet that you feel like it's like your teeth are wearing jackets.
This is too sweet.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It grows on you. Yeah, so for regular whiskey, I think that this is doable. Definitely passable as a great drink. If you cut...
Did you use cinnamon in any of those?
Special place that you can go to right now.
Oh, there you go. Wow. I'm like, I taste cinnamon in my first drink, but I do taste cinnamon in the one you passed me with the rye.
These poor people are like, YouTube, anybody can have a channel. Now that's a drink. All right. So now that's
to
good.
know if it's better to chill the bourbon and all that while you wait and leave it in a cupboard.
No, don't chill your liquors. The thing is that the distillation process takes out the vast majority of the water. If you chill it and you cool it, you start a separation process, and that's not great for the liquor. You'll notice if you do that and you get down towards the bottom of the bottle, it stops tasting like what it's supposed to taste like and starts becoming very potent because you start dividing the alcohol and the actual flavorings. So don't freeze it, don't chill it. Not really much of a point to that. Now, if it's temporary, let's say you're having a get together, you have people over, and you just take you don't feel like putting ice out, right? Because the stuff melts and just makes a mess. Yeah, absolutely. At that point, just go ahead, take it, and just put it in a bucket of ice, and in the next 20 minutes, it'll all be gone. But aside from that, yeah, as far as put it in the fridge, don't bother making it cold. Just mix it with ice, and you will be just fine. So, anything else going on here? All right, so there's those. Out of the three, I'm going to suggest the regular bourbon, not the rye, even though the rye is very good. Just the regular bourbon really hits it right on the head. So, as far as that goes, actually, this is my Sazerac.
Your mom is amused at the fact that you were using 3 ounces as opposed to 3 teaspoons. Your mom was deeply amused by that. You should say hi to your mom, by the way.
Hi, Mom. Was she just text messaging you?
Yes.
But she's watching?
She's watching.
Yeah.
She's watching. Your mom's watching. My mom's watching.
Does she
the
just
moms
not
are
want a bunch of friends on?
No, she's watching from her phone, so apparently we can't see her.
Oh, okay. So there it is. Now, as far as the popo coming for Andy, yeah, right. No, it's Mary coming over. It's where the drinks are. So as far as this goes, if you have any questions, feel free, write us at chickenandnugget.com. Bridget at Chicken and Nugget goes right to our email. I get that as well.
Oh, do you do?
And occasionally.
Okay.
Media at Chicken and Nugget comes to me only, so if you just want to shoot over to me. And then what else here? I will send these recipes out tomorrow morning. If you are new to Chicken and Nugget, just go to chickenandnugget.com and subscribe to our email list. It's real simple. I'm not going to spam you. You just pop in your email and your name, and then we go ahead and we send you recipes. Seems like lately bi-weekly. And then, but it's more recipes than one, so we've kind of been making up for it. And then if you can, go ahead, click the subscribe button right there. Should be down there. And what's going on?
The moms are just calling you out. Stop, Andrew.
Sorry.
Rude.
Sorry.
To my mother.
Sorry. They'll get me back. All right, so go ahead and click subscribe. If you don't follow us on Facebook, which I don't know how you made it here without, but if you don't, go ahead, go over our Facebook page and follow us over on Facebook so you get the stuff as well. So aside from that, I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. Are we planning on doing anything else between then and now?
Not necessarily, but who knows what'll happen. We may go live on Christmas.
I think we might go live on Christmas. You know what? Let's count on that. We'll go live on Christmas at some point. And what?
You'll see it in a second.
My mom's still blowing us up.
No, I haven't. My mother is incensed.
It's like Family Feud now, quite literally.
Awesome.
So I will post these, like I said. We'll also go ahead and create some new stuff toward the end of the week. I bought everything that I needed to make a regular straight up martini. So here's what I'm going to do with that. I have some minty simple syrup here. And I also have the makings of a regular straight up martini mix. I'm going to go ahead and toy with that a little bit.
You're going to want to put that simple syrup in the fridge if you're not going to use all of it.
All right, cool.
And you can share that with everybody.
All right, you just did. They can hear you just fine. So I'll toy with that a little bit, and I'll try to come up with like a mint, peppermint. I don't know, something festive out of our martini. I can't do that today. Today is just not my day.
Today's a weird day.
It's a weird day. All right. You know what, Mary? We'll make a drink live, you and me, with Angus. So, and by the way, if any of you have been following us long enough, Angus is coming over on Christmas. He has a play date with the girls, so he's going to run around with them, and they are actually. I'm surprised she's not on here. Tammy said that she's going to adopt all 3 of the girls together. So we're trying to work the details out on that. Okay. And so all 3 of the little floofs that are in the other room, you want to grab one so we can say hi, are going to stay together their whole life. And yeah, so let's see. Angus is absolutely adorable. Let me see if we have any other questions here. Scrolling through. That looks like about it. Now, real quick, since I can see all the comments coming up here, since I'm going to make a drink for you, and potentially maybe Bridget will make something for us on Christmas, I'm hoping a cool snack. What would you like to see? Just type it in the little thing right now, right? If you're on a phone, like my mom, just swipe on over, usually to the right or left, and then you'll see the comments. Just go ahead, type it in there. What would you like to see us make? And we'll go ahead and pick whichever one seems to be the most festive, and we'll do it. So cool, Mary, you're in. Awesome. Kitten. Which one's this? Emma. Here's little Emma. So these guys are little floofs. They have way more fur than anything in Florida needs to have. They're absolutely adorable.
Elisa wants the Chex Mix. The churro Chex Mix, Elisa.
Churro Chex Mix or the Christmas crack?
You're not allowed to do that.
We're not allowed to do Christmas crack?
No, Peter has dibs on Christmas crack.
Kate, can you work that out? Christmas crack? Can we do Christmas crack? People would love Christmas crack. It's not literally crack. It
may as well be.
It may as well be. It's incredibly addictive. All right, guys. So if you have suggestions, go ahead, fire them over on the Chicken and Nugget group or Chicken and Nugget page. We'll get them there. Aside from that, I hope you all have a great holiday, and you will see us on Christmas. See you guys soon.